Hello fellow quilters, I wanted to make a video to show you how I'm handling this particular quilt. One of my clients made a quilt with what are called dimensional flying geese, and you can see that the geese are open on the sides here, and that's also true on both sides, so they sort of come up like this. Now, I normally sew with this foot on the Gammill, and I have the quick change feet system, and this is the open toe foot, which I like most because it gives me more visibility than you would get with a foot that's enclosed. However, it does cause some issues, especially when trying to quilt something like this, because what happens is the foot, the open toe, can slide underneath the dimensional geese and rip them. I once did a quilt with a lot of yo-yos. A lady did a yo-yo quilt with all sea creatures, and she made octopus out of yo-yos, fish out of yo-yos, turtles out of yo-yos, and I ended up filleting one of her fish with this foot. And so I was able to repair the quilt. Everything was fine, but I didn't want to find myself in that situation again, and so I decided to purchase the Gammill multi-change quick change feet. And so this one that I'm going to demonstrate today is called the spoon foot. And for this application, for this particular quilt, it is the perfect foot, because I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the foot actually comes up. And so you have this round surface, the saucer-shaped surface, which allows it to, for the most part, glide over these dimensional flying geese without filleting any of them. So, I'm going to show you how that works. I've got my phone attached to the Gammill, and I'm just going to turn it on, and we'll watch it sew for a minute. It is going right over these geese. Now you might say, well, that's the correct direction. Well, yes it is, but these geese, and I'll show you the quilt in a minute, actually go in all directions: north, south, east, and west. So I like the way that the foot smooths out the fabric so that you don't get any bunches in the geese, which makes them look really pretty once they've been quilted. So we're almost to the end of this row, and then we'll go back again, and I'll show you how that works. So here's the end. We're coming off, and then we're going to go back the other way. So, coming into my first set of geese here. Right. Now this one would be easy to fillet, but the foot is just, the saucer shape has just been wonderful. And it just did this whole pass of geese without any issue. Next set here. So I also purposely picked this design. This is called, I think it's a Joyce Lundgren pattern, and I think it's called 3 Tours. And it's wavy lines. And I chose it because I wanted a pattern that went straight from left to right, instead of something that went in circles or tracked back on itself, because I wanted to be able to know where the foot was going to go next so that I didn't fillet any of these geese. So instead of doing a circular pattern or one with backtracks or one with intricate designs, I just went with the wavy lines. It goes really nice with the modern aesthetic of a quilt. And I sent out a few pictures to the client to let her know what my plans were, and She thought it looked really well. This is going to be a functional quilt that's going to go on the back of the couch. She's going to cuddle up under it, you know. It'll be used. So I thought this would be the best method for quilting the quilt, since the dimensional geese have the potential to really cause some problems.